Welcome to the Advanced Ethical Hacking training title. Now, ethical hacking is really all about protecting resources. And what we're going to be going through here is a series of tactics and techniques and strategies, as well as the use of tools in order to help us protect those resources. So we've got strategies and tactics, we've got tools. There'll all be pointers for directions to head in once you've gotten a good handle on the different tools that an ethical hacker might use, as well as the strategies and tactics and ways you may be able to extend those. And really, this is all about getting your hands dirty, getting into some of these techniques and extending your skill set using those. So that's really what we're going to be going through here, and I welcome you to really dig in and get a really solid understanding of what ethical hacking is really all about.
Hi, welcome back to Ethical Hacking. For this lab, we're going to look at the basics of reconnaissance, scanning, gaining access, maintaining access, and covering our tracks. Scanning and gaining access will be the focus of this lesson, as we really have no use for reconnaissance. We're in a lab right now, and we know that our lab is where the system is. And the reason we're scanning it and what's on it is, well, because it's our lab, it's a security lab. Scanning is where we'll start. The system, it should have these ports open. So let's look at how to scan a network and scan for those ports. First thing I'm going to do is go ahead and bring up my window here and do an nmap dash in dash dash open. We'll look for those ports. So we dash P for ports. Those ports. And then my network. What I do once I say network. Now press enter and select. Now Nmap's going through doing its thing, looking for any hosts that have all those ports open. Now I see we've got one here. We've got 205 has a couple ports open. A few others have a few ports open. I'll look down. Well, I've got two of the ports open on this one. And that's actually probably the one I want. Two remote access ports. One's Telnet and the other is 33A9. For the test, we'll actually have 4 ports open, and we'll have to look for all 4 ports. But in today's lab, we only have 2 ports open, so we can see this is the IP address. It's 1.19. So now next I'm going to move over, and I want to gain access to the system. So I need to know a username in that system that I'm going to scan for. So if I want to scan, I can of course pick a user list and go down the user list and scan every user with every password. But I'd rather just, if I can, enumerate the users on the system and use that to pick one of those users. And we'll show you what that looks like. So right here, I've got the nmap -- script, users here, nmap scripts, SMB enum sessions, NSE, and then 1.19. I'll see if that works. And of course, right now, all we have is administrator logged in. Now for the lab, I'll go ahead and log in a couple of other users. So we'll go telnet 192.168.1.19, and I'll create a couple of users. This is for the teacher side. And let me start up another one. Telnet 19, I think. Another one is... Okay, good. So I've got a couple of users logged in now, and this is just for the teacher's computer, so we'll ignore that for the video. All right. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to scan again, see if there's anybody else logged into the... Yep, sure enough, someone else is logged into the system since last time I scanned. We have Fatma logged in, Bushra are logged in. Both these users are logged in. Now I'm going to use Hydra to try to get their passwords. The way I do that is this script right here. You can see that as we move forward, it's becoming a little more complex. Like I've got the user there, I'll just choose Fatma. And the IP address is 19. So I'll grab that and I will try to find my session. There it is. And I will, no, it's not. There it is. And I'm going to try to Hydra this thing. I'm going to try to crack the password. So I'm scanning it. Sure enough, I got the password back. There we go. And the password was pretty easy. It's Fatma. So now I can telnet over to the system. 192.168.1.19. Log in, Fatma. Password, Fatma. So now I've logged in. Now, once I enter the username and password under my telnet, I need to find out what other users are on the system. So I'm going to go ahead and type net user. When I do that, I can see I've got a bunch of different people on here that I may want to log in as. So I'm going to use those accounts on my next step for cracking a password and then doing remote access.